A thing no longer in use. Like I said, this is, you should be, some questions you know, by now you should be by heart because it's so repetitive. By now you know the answer. Illusion is something that is actually not real, right? It's not there. It's just an illusion. You think it's there, right? Sometimes when we're walking in the dark and there's a shadow, it will be our own shadow, but we will assume it's something, some creature or something, right? That's an illusion. Yeah, obsolete. We all know this, no longer in use. So this is, like this, there are a lot of questions that, you know, by now, you should be, like it should have already registered in your head. As soon as you see this question, you know the answer. Illegal, historic, again, are unrelated words given the context. A thing no longer in use. A place where astronomical observations are made. Here again, we are going to apply the concept of clue words in the context, right? A place where astronomical and always sometimes we also can apply a little bit of logic also. Like how we saw selling like hotcakes, right? Apply a little bit of logic. If I look at astronomical observations, right? Pay attention. Just because it has astro, it doesn't mean that's a place from which I can make observations. It says library. Is library a place from where you can observe things in the sky? Not really, right? So apply a little bit of logic. A laboratory is just a room. You can either do some research, right? Or you can experiment something scientifically. Sometimes a laboratory where drugs and chemicals can be manufactured, right? You can still observe, test and practice. But here they're being very specific about astronomical observation. So the more closest one that you can go, I don't even know what this astroferry is. It's an unrelated word for me. Observatory, right? Keeping in mind that definitely observatory will be used for observing something. And in our context it says astronomical observations are made. So be it. Laboratory for me is too generic. That too it tells me, I know I'm familiar with the word laboratory, a lab. What do we do in a lab? We don't observe astronomical things, right? So applying a little bit of logic, we can arrive at option B. However, if you're still confused or you're not too sure, again this is something that you either know or you don't know based on vocabulary A, B, C, D. But you could still apply, I don't know, somebody throw some light on what astroferry is. I have not come across that word at all. I have no idea what that word is also. Okay, so here we come to our famous, so killing one's sister. See, by now, again, these sort of things you should be familiar with, right? Regicide, regal, king, fratricide. Fratricide, in fact, fraternity, it's a brotherhood, right? Either brother or sister, in fact. Both can apply here. It's very generic. Matricide, matri, mother, killing of a mother, right? Sororicide, on the other hand, is exclusively for sister. So though you might lean towards fratricide, but this one is exclusive only for that, killing of one's own sister. That is sororicide. So if you didn't see, so for a one-word substitution question like this, either you know it or you don't know it, right? However, you can still apply certain clues, which is regi, regal. We're talking about kingdom, throne, something to do with fratricide. Again, comes from fraternity, brotherhood. Matricide, matriarchal, mother, right? Talking about. So if you can quickly relate to words, yes. Even if you're saying, hey, I don't know all these, this is the first time I'm coming across these words, try and connect words, right? Matriarch, connected to a, so you're taking words from here. Matri, again, a little bit of, if I remove the suffix CID, which is a common thing, right, in all the 4 words, if I look at the root, where are these roots coming from? That's what you're basically doing, right? And you understand that. It's good to know, because it will help you. Now you never know what sort of questions will come. So it's good to expand your knowledge on this. So in fact, this root soror, right? It has a Latin origin. Soror means sister. Basically, it refers to a society of women. Yeah. Anyway.